some more Bond Derringers. A year or two ago I reviewed the Snake Slayer, and that's been one of the handiest pistols that I keep around, especially in the summertime if I'm going in the woods or anything. I have that Snake Slayer with me because it's just real handy, and it's real accurate enough for use on venomous reptiles, things that might want to bite your ankles a little bit. No, if it's a non-poisonous snake, I'll let it go, but if there's a poisonous snake or venomous snake around where I'm walking around or where my grandkids play, I'm going to shoot his head off. And the Bond is a real good way to do that. Also, these Bond Derringers, they're real handy for traveling. I keep mine, got a little side holster that comes with mine. It's the driving holster, keeps it right there within reach. And when you're sitting down or on an ATV or a tractor in a vehicle or anything, it's an easy way to get out. It's probably the ideal thing to repel a carjacker. I want to show you some features of these Bond Derringers while I got it out. We're going to start here with, this is the Ranger 2. Now what differentiates this one from the regular Ranger is this one has a trigger guard, which I like. I like the trigger guard on it better. It helps me when I'm trying to cock the weapon because you can put your trigger finger against the front of that trigger guard inside and helps to pull it back and control the weapon a little better with no fumbling. To open these, they have a lever on the side. You just push it down and they come open. There's extractors to pull the cartridge cases out. Usually they're left by themselves, but one's a little sticky. You just push on this manual extractor. One real nice feature of these is that the barrels will interchange on any of them. If Bo just scanned down here, we'll show we got different ones here. This is the Ranger 2. This one's called the USA Defender, and it's a 45 Colt or a 2.5-inch 410. This Ranger that we was looking at here, the Ranger 2 is a 45 Colt, and it'll take a 2.5 or a 3-inch 410. Over here, we've got this. This one says Bond Girl on the grips. This is the Mini, and it's chambered in 38 357. But as I said, you can also put the 45 Colt 410 barrel in here, or any of the numerous barrels and calibers that Bond sells. They all interchange. They got about any caliber you'd want for a handgun. You can put in these. And this one here is for 45 Colt only. The little Bond Mini in 45 Colt. They're all dandy little weapons. They operate the same. Some have trigger guards, some don't. Like I said, I prefer the trigger guard on one. It adds just a little bit to the bulk of it, but it's not in the way of anything. And it helps me when I'm cocking the weapon. Gives me a little more hold on it. I just like it being there. It's not something you have to have. They've all got manual safeties on here. When the rig's showing, it's ready to fire. But it's not necessary because they have rebounding hammers. You can see here, if I drop this, I cannot push that hammer into that firing pin. It will not go. The trigger has to be pulled for that to go. So they're plenty safe without that. So there's a little 6 screw right there. If you don't want to use the manual safety, you don't want it accidentally getting bumped on when you're unaware of it, you tighten that 6 screw, which I did on my personal Snake Slayer, and it keeps the safety in the ready to fire position. Because like I said, it has to be thumb cocked first and the trigger pulled before it can go off. And it alternates. It fires one barrel, then fires the other barrel. Loading them is easy. Like I said, they flip open. You can just got a fired one laying here, but you can take a 410 case and poke in them and fix it, or 45 Colt in these, 38 357 in that, or you can buy one pistol and buy extra barrel 6 as you want to chamber in anything you want. As you can see here, Bond has some real nice holsters that you can get to go with them. And they also now, they come out with these knives, which Buck Knives makes them for them. And I was glad to see on here, you know, some of Buck Knives are imported. This one says USA on the blade. I'm glad to see that. This is a real nice knife, easy open. It's got wood scales on it. It says Bond Arms laser engraved in it with some nice checkering. And it has a belt clip on the other side. They got these in a couple different flavors of wood on them. But anyway, these are just some good Bond Derringers, just to show a little bit more of the complete line that they have, in addition to my favorite, the Snake Slayer. But it's just different barrel lengths, different chamberings from Bond. Another very special Bond Derringer that they've come out with now is to commemorate the Texas Rangers. It comes in this glass top wood box like this, which is real nice, and it comes with one of the knives. The knife also has a replica of the Texas Ranger bags on it, but it's just like the buck knife we showed you a few minutes ago. It's got this nice velvet lining in it. Anyway, this got some some beautiful lightly colored grips on here, probably mesquite or something like that. Anyway, it's got the Texas Ranger replica of the badge on both sides. Got some checkering on it. Got some special engraving on it. It says on here on top 1823 to 2023. So I guess we're a little bit ahead of time on the 200th anniversary. But anyway, Bond's got this one ready to go, and it's ready now. And a nice commemorative set. Comes in a nice box. This chamber for 45 Colt 410 shot shell. Just it's made with the same quality and everything the others are. Just got a little bit extra decorating on it. Just a little bit nicer package. Something that you can put up, collect, shoot if you want to, but take care of it. Keep it clean and won't hurt the value of it any. You might as well enjoy it. Have a good time with it. But it's just a nice Bond collectible, and all these are from Bond Arms. What we're going to shoot here is I've got two 410 shot shells, 3-inch, with the triple aught buck loads in them. Each of these got 5 pellets a buck, and that's very effective, particularly across the room distances. You can keep these easily on target. We're here about a few yards from this guy, and I'm going to put a couple of shots into him, and we can hit him easily with all 10 of these pellets in a very short time. Make it very effective for social work. Okay, now we've got the Bond Girl Bond Derringer here. This one is chambered in 38 Special 357 Magnum. Nicole's been shooting it some today, and it's a good handy size. It comes with this little pouch that's got a little furry feel to it, like a little puppy or something. These puppies come in pink and black, I didn't know. But anyway, Nicole's been playing with this today, and she's good enough to model it for us. And we just wanted to have usually I do all the modeling on stuff, and with the pink guns, it just looks better with the young lady instead of me. So thanks, Nicole, for doing that. We got Nicole. She's got the Bond Girl Derringer in this holster. It's a kangaroo. It's made to be worn under a shirt or between a t-shirt and an outer shirt for hiding, but we just had to show it like this, how it works. It really conceals the gun well, especially for a lady, and keeps it where it's within reach. On the other side over here, we got some extra shotgun shells in there, which you can use that for magazine pouches or whatever. But this is the new Illuminator system kangaroo holster that he's got from Kangaroo Industries, and it's adjustable. It comes with some pins and system where you can adjust it to make the strap fit however you want to. Now we've changed the barrel from the 38 Special Nicole was shooting, put on the 410 45 Colt barrel. She's going to use the 410 shot and just show how she can pepper this target in the face using the 410 shot shell out of the same pistol. Okay, Nicole, go ahead.